What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I will be doing a technical analysis breakdown for SoFi Technologies with the ticker symbol SOFI. I will first be going over what I see on the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. So there's about another 20 minutes left in the market, so I'm pretty sure SoFi is going to close in the green. Looks like it had a nice uptrend day today, about 2.20%. So is it going to continue higher from here? Or we're going to still see continuation to the downside. So I don't think I made any changes to these drawings. I believe this is the same drawings that I had this week, Tuesday. So I look at SoFi every Tuesday and every Friday. So it looks like this is the same drawings that I had since Tuesday. And you can see that we're kind of following the red drawing that I had, where price, pulls back. We see a drop, and then we see another push up higher. So, we're still a little bit of distance away from the EMA. And price may try to come back to test the 905 level. So let me go and do a metro move target. Because we did see the impulse up and a correction down, and we could be seeing another impulse up. So this is an impulse up, and we saw, a move down. So it looks like, SoFi is trying to target the 868 level. So that would be the potential target that price can reach and reverse off of. So this is not looking that strong. So in the past, you can see that off of the $8 level, there was much more aggression from the bulls. We saw nice pushes up higher. It did not trade around this area, so that's not a good sign for the bulls if it's can barely go up higher after hitting the $8 level. So it looks like it's just correcting to see another leg down lower. This is a very similar pattern across numerous stocks. I just looked at BABA, and it's looking like the same thing can occur. I'm looking at the SPY, and the same thing is looking like it wants to occur. So it's not guaranteed we reach the measure move lower, because this was one sharp impulse down. After the correction, there's a good chance to see another sharp impulse down. So it could be targeting, the $5 level. We'll have to wait and see. I don't know until this correction is over. But if this correction, starts to become bullish all of a sudden, like if we start, getting above the $9 level and we can't go below it, like we find support, then, I'm not going to be looking for lower price targets, because this correction is telling me that, the bulls are still having an influence on the price action, and a strong influence on the price action, and they don't want to let the bears drop down the price. It looks like the bulls are stronger than the bears. So then we can probably continue higher. But what does it look like right now? After, we saw the uptrend play out, we saw a sharp impulse down, and look at the correction. Does this correction look kind of strong to you? In my opinion, it doesn't. So it tells me that, we're just kind of pulling back to see another sharp move down. So that's what I'm looking for SoFi Technologies. It is still bouncing off the $8 level. So like I said before, it's not guaranteed we go lower, but it is still bearish. It's setting up to drop down lower, and we'll have to see what it does at the obviously in the future, right? Only the future will tell us exactly what SoFi is trying to do. But this is what it looks like it's setting up to do, is get another drop down lower after this pullback occurs. It could pull back to the 868 and maybe even the $9 level. And then from there, if the pullback looks like it's bearish, we're going to probably see continuation toward the downside. If the pullback somehow breaks above the $9 level and holds above it, not a fail breakout, then there's a good chance, we might be looking for higher price targets, because the trend has reversed. But as right now, it looks like the bears are still having the dominance. So that's everything on the daily chart for SoFi Technologies. Now let's take a look at the weekly chart. Let me just zoom in, and you can see that we had 3 consecutive red weeks in a row. And this week is kind of neutral. It's slightly green, not that green. So it's basically neutral, and price, is most likely just pulling back to see another drop down lower. It would be not a good sign for SoFi to come back inside this yellow range. So it needs to stay above the $8 level if you're going to be a bull. And if you want to be really bullish, it needs to get back above the $9 level and hold it as support. And then we could probably continue to trend up higher. But if we break the $8 level, then there wasn't a lot of support built up in this up move, and it could come back down to fill in this gap right here at the mid $5 level, and maybe even the lower side of the yellow range. So it just all depends on what we do between the $8 level and the $9 level. It'll give us a better idea on where it's headed next. So this is Vee Trades, and thank you for your time.
The Vee Trades technical analysis course is now live. Learn to read the chart the right way to prevent costly mistakes. Click the link below to start training now.